Some more news now. This is from Jammu Kashmir. The two terrorists who had opened fire in a village in Jammu Kashmir's Kathua late last night were killed in an encounter today. A paramilitary soldier was also killed in action during the exchange of fire. Two encounters that began overnight in Jammu had dragged into the morning, and this included one in Doda where 5 soldiers and a special police officer were injured in an attack on an army post. Just 2 days before these two terror incidents in Jammu, remember, a bus carrying pilgrims had come under attack in Riyasi and crashed into a gorge, killing 9 passengers. We also have the reaction coming in from ADG Jammu And Kashmir. Listen into what he had to say.
ये नया इन्फिल्ट्रेटेड ग्रुप है जिसमें कि जिस इस इलाके में आया है और ज्यादा आतंकवादियों की छिपे होने की भी संभावना है।
सर क्या ये रास्ता भटक गए थे कि ज्यादा और थे, क्या ये उनसे भटक गए थे, बिछड़ गए थे, क्या मतलब
ये अभी डिटेल्स इन्वेस्टिगेशन की है।
छत्रकला की क्या
छत्रकला में अभी रात को आपको जैसे पता है कि हमारा एक ऑपरेशन आर्मी सीआरपीएफ पुलिस सभी का एक जॉइंट ऑपरेशन वहाँ पर उस इलाके में चल रहा था। तो उस जॉइंट ऑपरेशन के तहत जब टेररिस्ट एक्सचेंज ऑफ फायर हुआ है तो उसमें उस इलाके को पूरा कॉर्डन में लिया गया। अभी ऑपरेशन वहाँ जारी है। वहाँ कोई कैजुअलिटी नहीं हुई है, वहाँ पर इंजरीज हुई है, लेकिन वो आउट ऑफ इंजरी।
तो यहाँ क्या समझा जाए जो 2 आतंकी थे उनको मार
2 आतंकवादियों को मार गिराया गया है और अभी सर्च ऑपरेशन इलाके में चल रहा है।
All right, my colleague Nazir also now joins us on the broadcast here. Nazir, this seems to be becoming a very serious concern in the valley with the terror attack on a bus that was carrying pilgrims in which 9 innocent lives were lost just a few days back, after which the encounter that took place in Kathua yesterday. Even there are reports of an encounter from Doda. This is definitely becoming a major challenge for the authorities in Jammu Kashmir and the newly sworn in government.
Yeah, exactly. The 3 back-to-back attacks incidents is not just showing the capability or the presence in 3 different regions of Jammu province. It also shows the intent of militants, what they are up to, what they want to, what they are planning to do. After attack on Yatri bus, killing 9 Yatris, injured 33 after bus fell into the gorge following firing, we saw more attacks. One in Kathua, where villagers actually, they raised the alarm, they informed the police, they shut their doors when militants asked water from them before terrorists could strike there. So police reached there, security force reached there. During the encounter, both the militants were killed, but in between 1 CRPF Jawan was killed and 1 civilian was also injured. Senior officers also had a narrow escape after their vehicles came under bulletproof vehicles came under fire. Hours after the incident started in Kathua, there was attack in Doda. Militants struck at an army, camp. Resorted to heavy firing. 5 soldiers were injured. 1 special police officer was also injured. After the attack, it appears they have managed to escape despite the fact that a search and cordon operation is underway. So far, there is also no inkling about the attackers of Riyasi Yatri bus attack. The police have released a sketch of 2 suspected terrorists who have announced a reward of ₹20 lakh for anybody who can give them information about their whereabouts. Because in last 2-3 years, after most of the attacks, militants have managed to escape and security force were not able to track down the attackers. In Kathua incident, it was actually the alert villagers who shut their doors on militants, who didn't give them water, who informed the police, and it was a built-up area. Both the militants were, killed. What is important that M4 US-made rifles have been recovered from the encounter site in Kathua. These are the similar weapons which were used in the attack on Yatra bus in Riyasi 2 days ago. So clearly Jammu is high on terror radar. Not only one area but all the 3 regions of Jammu are under the shadow of militancy, which is the biggest challenge for the security force, and these attacks are clearly not a coincidence.
Absolutely.
It has not
and
only
you've also
shows the
been reporting
capability,
this
the
before, that
presence
this
of
region
militants
that
in
we're
every
talking
region,
about,
but also their intent.
yes, there is a presence of at least 2 to 3 different separate terror groups, and the attacks that had taken place in the recent past were not interlinked. But now, as my colleague Nazir is reporting, that the weapons that were used in the attack in Riyasi just a few days back, 2 days back, when a bus carrying pilgrims was attacked by terrorists and then it fell into a gorge. Now we are learning similar kind of weapons have been used by the terrorists in this encounter that took place yesterday. All right, thank you so much, Nazir, for getting us all those details.